All right, so we're going to do the same, we're going to do the DBQ on page 209 using a piece of software here called Graphpad. They're quick calcs, free statistical analysis tool that's available online. You can see the URL there at the top. For the chi-square, we're doing categorical data, so we'll click categorical data. And then for this particular chi-square, we're doing observed and expected frequencies. So we'll just use their links here. And if we check out this page, this is not the chi-square that we want with our contingency tables, right, with our comparison of groups. But right here is just use this calculator. There's a description if you need contingency tables, right, do not use this. We have rows and columns. We'll use the calculator. That's the next one down, right? So we have contingency 1. This is a 2x2. There are other software available for larger tables, but our tables work out just great on this 2x2. For our groups and our outcomes, we had Heather present and Heather absent. Okay, and then the same with the Moss, right? So Moss present and Moss absent. And then for us, we're going to use the data from the DBQ on page 209, which we had 57 when they're both present, 9 when the Moss was absent, and then we had 7 when it was no Heather, just Moss, and 27 when it was neither. Okay. And then a couple of things we've got to check correctly. We want to use chi-square. We don't need the Yates correction. The Fisher exact is not what we want here, and we're going to do a two-tailed test. Okay. And then we're just going to click on calculate. And this is exactly what we want to see here, right? So this now gives us our contingency table, right? So here's our observed data. It gives us our chi-square value, which is 42.137. So same as if we had done it out on the TI, where you have 1 degree of freedom, 2 rows, 2 columns, right? 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1. And it gives us, so with this, if we compared this 42.137 to 3.84 of our table, we would get the same result. So we would reject the null hypothesis, just as they've done down here. And it says the association between the rows and columns is considered to be extremely significant, statistically significant. In other words, we rejected the null and say that there is an association, okay, that association is significant. So just again, doing it out the long way for practice, but this is a tool that we could definitely use to shorten up and use in our lab analysis.